G'day fam, welcome back to another practice. Today's practice is going to be a little slower than what we've been up to for the past few weeks. It's going to be simply a good stretch for the body. We've been going quite hard, doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of squats, so it will feel nice for the nervous system and the body just to slow down a little bit and to move into some rest and digest and a little bit of active recovery. So go ahead and find yourselves a comfortable seat. You might be kneeling, you might be sitting cross-legged, and just take a moment to get comfortable to close down through the eyes and to land. To feel into your body, to start to become aware of your breath, and to start to notice your thoughts. Notice how you feel. This good stretch practice will be simply slowing down, stretching the body, and just allowing yourself to feel good. So move into today's practice with that intention. Do a little less and be a little more. So we'll take a few breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, exhale through your nose here. And take an inhale through the nose. Exhale a sigh out of your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more. Deep inhale through your nose. And exhale, let it go. Keeping your eyes closed down, begin to draw clockwise circles with your head rolling all the way around your neck. Taking it nice and slow. Drawing as big of circles as you can manage. Noticing if there are any areas of tension through the neck. Maybe you can feel it down into the traps, into the shoulders, into the back body. Reverse direction of your circles. And keeping that intention today. So we're not pushing, we're not forcing, we're just allowing this practice to feel good. We're encouraging the body to feel good and to rest, to soften and to open up. Good, rolling your head back to center. If you're in a kneeling position, come down onto your bum. Feet go a little wider than hip width apart, hands behind the back. From here, just windshield wiping the legs left to right. Just rolling the hips, allowing all that synovial fluid, the joints, muscles, ligaments, to open up slowly. We don't really want to rush into full depth in our stretches. We want to take some time to work into them. Knowing that it does take connective tissue 6 months, sometimes in some cases a year to actually lengthen. So just know that if you are feeling a little stiff today, if you continue to stretch throughout your weeks, throughout your life, it will become easier. It's just as much as building strength in the body or strength in the mind. All these things take time and patience. Good, the next time you come all the way over to your right side, 90-90 stretch, so create a 90-degree angle in that front right leg, 90-degree angle in that back left leg. Square that left hip over the right shin, take an inhale, sit tall, and as you exhale, fold forward. And taking a few deep breaths here. Maybe you're turning the palms up. Maybe you have to actively relax your shoulders or purposefully deepen your breath. We'll be spending some time, a good amount of time in stretches, not too much time, but enough to where we will open them up and then we'll move into deeper and deeper stretches as this class goes on. Beautiful. Start to rise, come all the way over to the left leg, swivel the hips. Pick up that back right hand, square that right hip down. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale to fold. I like to treat these practices as a little ceremony to myself. So I've got the fire going, I've got my incense burning, I've got all my indoor plants around me. Just letting it feel super homey, super warm, super comfortable. Removing all the stress out of this practice. Another 5 seconds. Beautiful. Come all the way over to the right side. You know the drill, pick up the left hand, inhale, sits you tall, and exhale, folds you down. Maybe you're moving in a little deeper this time. Keeping that spine nice and long. Jaw relaxed. And maybe you're inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. Lengthening the breath. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let's work all the way back over to our left side. Inhale, sit tall. Keeping that length, exhale, fold. As I was saying, it's all well and good to be moving and trying to be stronger and pushing and striving for better. But if you don't take these times to rest, you will burn out. So it's always imperative to take these times of rest, to take these times of relaxation, and take them seriously. So you're not fidgeting, your mind isn't wandering, you're here, you're present, and you're following the breath. Treat it just like a workout. Good, coming back up through center. Take the legs wide. We're going to come into a straddle. So what I want you to do is pick the hips up, untuck the butt flesh. Inhale, sit nice and tall, and exhale, fold forward. A few deep breaths here. Maybe you like to rock from side to side. So we're going to be moving into poses, out of poses, then back into the same pose, just to give the body that time to open up, to allow the nervous system to trust ourselves in this stretch so we can relax, let go, and allow you to move a little bit deeper. Just 5 more seconds. Beautiful, coming up, grabbing onto the back side of the knees, draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze. And we'll go back out into it. So those legs go wide. Pick up the palm, anterior, rotate through the pelvis. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, you fold. So we're going to be sitting in stuff for about 30 seconds. Let's take a few deep breaths. Encouraging a little more length through the spine. Maybe you're working into it a little deeper here. We want the body to feel good. We want the body to be strong. We want the body to be flexible. That's overall mobility, my friends. Inhale, sit up. We're going to spin around to the front of the room. Right leg reaches out. Left foot draws high into the thigh. What I want you to do is turn the chest over that left thigh, interlace the hands behind the head, draw those right toes back towards you. Inhale, sit a little taller, and keeping the chest pointing towards the left side of the room as you exhale, side bend. Maybe the right arm or that right elbow comes inside that right knee. Turn yourself open and you're trying to reach that left elbow for the right foot. If you know how to deepen the pose, you can relax the right hand down, reach the left hand for the right foot, catch the foot. Or if you're like me and you want to chill, just chill. Another 5 more seconds here, guys. You got this. Good. Inhale, sit up. Square your chest over the right leg. Lengthen through the spine, then as you exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. Remember, we're going to do this stretch and the previous one again, so maybe you're not in your deepest variation of this stretch yet. It's a little bit rainy here, a little bit cold. It's really nice to have the fireplace on and stretching. Inhale, sit up. Good, turn over that left leg, interlace the hands, grow tall. With an exhale, you fold right elbow inside of that right leg. Stretching all through the intercostal muscles, through the obliques, all through the side body of the spine. You have some really big, strong muscles in this area, and they tend to get tight quite easily. So keep driving that left hip down towards the mat. Keep reaching that left elbow all the way for the right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, sit up. Square yourself over the right leg. With an exhale, you fold. And keep trying to lengthen yourself forward and then softening the crown of the head down. So we're reaching the crown of the head for the toes, not trying to bend in towards the knee. And hopefully for you, this is feeling just as relaxing as it is for me. Beautiful, we'll sit up, we'll move to the other side. I'll spin around, you can keep facing the front of the room. I'll just spin just so you don't have to look at my back. Left leg lengthens out, right foot draws high. Interlace the hands behind the head, turn yourself towards that right leg. Draw the left toes back towards you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, side bend. And keep trying to turn the heart towards the sky, the gaze towards the sky. And breathe as much length as you can into that right side body. Moving with that intention, doing a little less and just being here a little more. Good, on the inhale you sit up, square yourself over that left leg, lengthen, fold on the exhale. It's always the hardest to find time to do these practices that give back to you, because you don't feel like you're doing as much. You know, I know that with myself. I don't feel like I'm doing as much when I'm just sitting here and stretching. I like doing the power classes, the push-ups, the single leg squats, but this is just as important. So really carve out that time in your week, maybe to do this practice. Maybe not this one, but a stretch practice, a calming practice once a week, just to give back and to nourish the body. Inhale, sit up. Turn yourself over the right leg, interlace the hands. Side bend, left elbow inside of that left thigh. Reaching that right elbow all the way overhead. Soften the breath. Five, 4, 3, 2, on 1, sit up, grow tall, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. It's about finding that balance in your life, that balance of yin and yang, ease and effort. And being aware if you're moving into one column a little more than you should. That could be moving into ease too much, and maybe you do need a little bit more yang. Maybe you do need a little bit more fire practice in your life. Or for most of the time, vice versa, you will need to slow down. Good, on your next inhale, sit up. Right leg lengthens long in front of you. Untuck the flesh from your buttocks. Draw both toes back towards you. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, fold forward. Trying to keep the legs straight. So if you're, stuck up here, maybe you grab a towel or a strap. And if you can reach the toes, groovy. Just relaxing down through the neck, the head. And here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, sit up. Draw the heels in towards the buttocks. Soles of feet touch. Using the abductors, drive the knees down to the mat. Crawl the hands out in front of you. Gentle fold. Just a really beautiful stretch for the lower body, for the hips. I'll do another pose where I'll do a lot of the upper body and then I'll mix the two together. Good, inhale, sit tall, lengthen through the spine, both legs long in front of you. Draw the shoulders back and down. Then with an exhale, fold forward. And maintaining that slow breath, inhaling for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 6. Beautiful. Inhaling back up. Draw the heels in towards the buttocks. Soles of feet touch. Drive the knees down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Closing down through the eyes. Softening the body here. And inhaling back up. I'm going to come into a pigeon pose. If pigeon pose is a little bit too radical for you, a little bit too much, just working into that 90-90 stretch like we did at the class. Or if you can keep that right foot pinned where it is, that right shin parallel with the front of the mat, step your left foot around and behind. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. I'm going to be here for a minute. And all I want you to do is count the inhale for 4 seconds and the exhale for 6 seconds. Your nervous system will be calming down. Your heart rate will be lowering. Your blood pressure will be lowering. To see if you can experience that feeling of calm, that notion of ease. On your next inhale, rise. Swing that left leg around. Come into the 90-90 stretch first. And if you can, step that back right leg away. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, soften. In this practice, it's not what you can do. It's can you just be here? Can you not let the mind drift? Can you keep it anchored in your body, anchored in this practice? About 30 more seconds here. And 10 more seconds. Good. On your inhale, rise. Swing that back right leg all the way around. We're going to lower all the way down onto our backs, hug our knees into our chest. Maybe have a rock from side to side. And coming into a happy baby. Soles of the feet shine towards the sky and catching onto the outside blades of the feet. You can rock. Sometimes it feels really nice to lengthen one leg and then the other. And drawing the knees into the chest. Right leg stays hugged in, left leg goes long. Deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale to twist. This practice might feel really good to do before you start your day, ease you into the day, keep you in that, starting you off in that calm state of mind or frame of mind, or potentially it might be better just before you go to bed to drop you into the body, to slow the heart rate, to lower the blood pressure, allowing you to drift off to sleep a little easier. These yoga practices are tools, and tools need to be used in the right place. So decide where something like this fits into your life and implement it. Because if you don't have this time of rest, you're on a bullet train towards burnout, my friend, and that is not fun. So heal your body, heal your nervous system, and give back to you. We'll swap it over. Left knee draws in as you roll back to center, right leg goes long. Inhale here. And exhale, twist. Rolling back to center, lengthening both legs long, turn the palms towards the ceiling to rest in Shavasana. Just taking a few breaths here to settle. And if you have the time, I ask you to stay here anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes or however long you need to, just to bliss out. And that is all you have to do here, my friend, is just lay and bliss out. As always, I thank you greatly for sharing your practice with me. Always remember, today, this week, this life, it is all going to be good if you choose it. From my heart to yours, I bow to you. Namaste.